giving me this opportunity. And I'd like to acknowledge the presence of our G leaders in the house, of course, our Global Stars leaders and my fellow connectors. Good morning, everyone. Happy to be here. So I'll share my screen. I'll share my screen shortly. Boss, I'm permitted to do that, yeah?
Sure, yeah, you're permitted to do that. Okay.
So I just did a short slide for this one. I'll be sharing my story. All right, so my name is Darlington. So 5 minutes is always too short to share a story, but we are going to do it nevertheless. So my name is Darlington Wosu, and I'll first start with my story and then go into how I was able to achieve this rank. And I hope you're blessed by what I'm about to say, okay? So Darlington is my name, and my story is actually something a lot of people can resonate with. So while I was very little, while I was growing up, I lost my father. I lost my dad, and my dad left me with, or left my mother with 4 children to take care of. So I watched this woman grind so much. She worked 2 jobs, even without allowing us to know that she was working 2. And then she used to go and sell on Saturdays. And I didn't like that about it because she made us not to understand her struggle. Her hands were dirty for us to be clean. So looking at this, I always grew up with that working hard mentality. You have to work hard. You have to make sure your family is well taken care of. So bad as bad, I was one of those kids that, you know, those children that you have no other option than to behave well. So I was one of those kids. I didn't know book before, but once it happened, I started understanding what we were doing, right? So from there, I went to school on scholarship. I got a scholarship, of course, came out with the first class in industrial chemistry. And I was offered a job. I was offered a job to lecture in my university. But then I understood that. I looked at all those lecturers. I was like, see, the average salary of a Nigerian professor, they say is 300,000 naira. I looked at my lecturers. They were not well to do. So I was like, what's going on here? Do I have to go on in that line? So I wanted something more. That has always been me. I always wanted something more. So I took a job in media, right? Because I wanted my voice to be heard. So I started presenting sports. I'm a broadcaster, or I used to be. Of course, you can see the picture down. That was on the 25th of December. While my family was enjoying Christmas, I was working. So at the same time too, I had a job in a gas plant. So the thing was, in the morning, I'm going to present my show. For those of you that know those sports broadcasters, you hear their voice in the morning. Good morning, my name is Darlington. I'm here to give you all the best sports news. Shishi like this. So when I got the memo, according to Ambassador Michael Lokoli, so when I got the memo was when I entered a media training, and somebody there I looked up to, someone that has done media for over 20 years, said, if you're looking to be rich and wealthy in this profession, you're in the wrong profession. You do this basically on passion, and passion will not pay the bills. So I looked for something more while I was still doing this. It was really, really very much stressful because you have to use this trolley on the right-hand side and carry these gas cylinders up and down the ramp. So you go to the studio in the morning and then come and carry gas cylinders. So I found this amazing project. First of all, I was very much skeptical about joining. For a whole year, I was being prospected. But then perfect time it came in, and then I joined the business, right? So this is me. This was at the summit, the last summit we had, the last leaders summit. Now, how did I hit my targets? Actually, February of 2022, my target was actually become a Fortune 500 earner and then move on to the next rank. So how did I hit my targets? I set a goal, I followed the instruction, I saw an opportunity, and I took it. Please, you can screenshot this. I set a goal, I followed the instruction, saw an opportunity, and took it. Now, the basic thing there was ED 2.0 was phasing out and ED 3.0 was coming in. And your leaders were telling you, capitalize on this opportunity, hit ranks, raise new leaders. Some people thought it was actually very much something we just say, okay, something new. After we create the boss, that will be all. But I keyed into this. I set my goal. I followed the instructions, because the truth is, instructions are being thrown every day. So you choose, you pick the one you're really going to be intentional about. And I was intentional about hitting my goals. I shared it with my leaders. I proclaimed it to the world. I saw an opportunity, which is the upgrading. And of course, most of them were actually upgrade and organic codes. And then I took the opportunity to become a Fortune 500 earner. Why did I do this? Because I knew if I did this, it was going to inspire my team. And I know my team is really, really very much inspired. So Prime Connectors Hub, if you're here, make some noise. All right. So I have 5 minutes. So what should you do going forward? All right. What should you do going forward? Now, I had to rush the initial part of this, my story, so that I could focus on this part. What did you see in the number one? Everyone type change in the chat section. Now, if you came for the retreat, Architect Moses said, the reason most people fail in the business, or the reason most people don't do the business, is because they are scared to change. The business places a demand on you to change. You must change. Be ready. You must change. You must shed skin. You must change. Something must change about you. You're in your current situation currently. You don't like where your finances are. Stop whiling. Stop sulking. Wake up and do something about it. I'm not here to motivate you. I'm here to tell you the truth. Me, I don't believe in. See, leaders don't need motivation. Leaders need discipline. You must change. Something about you must change. You're doing this particular thing, is not working for you. Do something else. Try something else. To every level, there's a higher level. To every single level, there's a higher level. So this is the least I'm ever going to be. This is the least I'm ever going to be. Next thing you're supposed to do is max out. All right? Multiple accounts. Do your activities massively. Make sure you're attending sales meetings. If you're here, you're not attending sales meetings. You're only coming here to attend the Super Monday sales meeting or Super Friday sales meeting when they are doing awards. You're on a long thing. Some things are not for you. I'm one of those people that believe everybody's not going to be rich. In your class, everybody's not going to take first. But make sure you're not the weakest link in your team. So make sure you're doing things massively. Max out. Go all out. If they are doing an event, go all out. Right? Go all out to make sure you achieve it. Then make sure you're accountable. And then put that pressure on you. Put that pressure on you. You need that pressure. Because pressure is what caves, or pressure is what breaks diamonds. Pressure is what forms diamonds. All right? So you need that pressure. So therefore, right, this is another opportunity to put pressure on myself. So therefore, I need the whole Global Stars team to hold me accountable. If I end this year without becoming a 2 Club member, I need all of you to hold me accountable. Right? It means everything I come here and sell meetings to tell my team is not it. I need to think of me less. If I end this year without becoming a 2 Club member, then I don't know what I'm doing in this business. And I need all of you to hold me accountable. Lastly, I want to call out my leaders. Juliet, you're next. Baron, you're next. Mrs. Shomade, you're next. Angel, you're next. Patricia Esere, you're next. Mr. Rashid, Mr. Razak, you all are next, okay? Finally, I want to appreciate God for this opportunity. Without him, nothing is possible. Without him, nothing is possible. You really need God. So make sure you're always handing over your business to God. Secondly, I want to thank my mentors. Ambassador Didi Awachi has been so amazing. She's a blessing to our generation. I want to thank Mr. Victor Frodo. He's an amazing leader. Mrs. Miracle Morgan, sacrifice. I remember when she followed me, even while she was heavy, to inside the Ikorodu to go do a presentation, all to achieve this. And I want to take my teammates. Prime Connectors Hub, no excuses. Let me see our slogan drop in the chat section. Prime Connectors Hub, no excuses. All right. Then I want to thank someone specially. I want to thank Mrs. Beneditta Mbong. Since she came into our Lagos team, she's been really amazing. She's an inspiration to our generation. Thank you so much, Benny, for being my accountability partner. Now I'm still going to call you after this, and I'm still going to disturb you. All right. I hope my story was able to inspire a lot of people. We told it in 5 minutes. There's more to that story. I'll probably be sharing some more when we hit 2 Club member and the other ranks. So thank you so much, Ambassador Didi, for giving me this opportunity. I hope I didn't take more than 5 minutes. Thank you so much. Sign out.
Wow, amazing. Congratulations once again to you, Darlington. I'm super proud of you. Super proud of you. Okay. Well done. The next person coming up, I hope she's ready. Mrs. Bukola Odufison, I hope you're there. Can you hear me? Congratulations once again. There's something Darlington said. He said leaders do not need motivation. What they need is discipline. We don't have a lot of disciplined people out there. That is why we don't have a lot of successful people out there. Okay, congratulations once again. Bukola, are you there? I've made you a co-host already.
Yes, I am, boss.
Fantastic. Take over the stage. We want to hear from you. Congratulations once again.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I'm really grateful for this opportunity, Ambassador Didi. I'm really grateful. Okay, so I will, in a very quick time, I would like to share my story. I do not have a slide yet, so just follow it as I say it, okay? Okay, so basically, I joined this business about 10 months ago. okay, last year. And at the time when I joined the business, I was really struggling financially. I'd already been duped. I was just duped about 3 days before I saw the opportunity online. Okay, and when I saw the opportunity, I said to myself, okay, probably this is just the break I've been looking for. Now, the truth is, I had zero knowledge about network marketing. I'd never done it in my life. I did not know how it worked. I did not know anything. But I saw the presentation and I said to myself, I said, okay, if whatever it is they're showing us, okay, the cars, the houses, all of those things, if those things are real, if these things were achieved by work, then I would also do the work and I would achieve it. There's something I've always believed in. My anchor scripture has always been Genesis 11, verse 6. The second part said that whatever, nothing shall be held from them, whatever they imagined to do. And that is God speaking about man. The mind of man is extremely powerful. It's the most powerful thing you can ever imagine. And all you need to do, all you need to have is the right mindset. Once you can have the mindset, then you can achieve whatever it is. And that has always been my anchor. So I said to myself, okay, if these people don't have 4 heads, if they are humans like me and they were able to achieve this, then game on, I'm ready to do this. Okay, and I joined and I have been very grateful. A lot of us, we give excuses. We say stuff like, when I joined the business, my upline, my sponsor was just a week into the business. She did online advert at the time, and that was when I got the opportunity, okay? And I was asking her a few questions at the time. Because she was fresh in the business, there were a lot of questions she couldn't answer at the time. I did not use that as an excuse to quit the business. I did not use that as an excuse to run away, to say, oh, because my upline was not ready to train me, then I'm going to run. What did I do? In fact, if Ambassador Didi can remember, I went straight into a DM. I went straight into a DM on Instagram and I chatted her up. From the very first day I saw the opportunity, I chatted her up and I told her, oh, I want you to mentor me. And that's what I would encourage every one of us to do. Find a mentor in this business. And that's the beautiful thing about this organization. There are mentors everywhere. You just need to find one and work with one and be teachable, to grow in this business. When I reached out to Ambassador Titi, she asked which team I was. I told her, okay, I was in a JN team. She told me, oh, that's Jerry's team. Jerry is a fantastic leader. And what did I do next? I went straight to Mr. Jerry. I had to look for him on the group chat where I was having my assignments. I found Mr. Jerry. I chatted him up immediately. Mr. Jerry, my name is Buki. I just joined the business and I want you to mentor me by yourself. And I'm grateful for that opportunity. I'm grateful that they took me by the hand. They decided to mentor me. Leader Jerry, I'm truly, truly grateful for how far you are. But every single month, the beginning of the month, Leader Jerry will call me. He would ask, Buki, what is your goal this month? This is what you need to do to achieve it. This is what you need to do. You have to do it. And he's been working with me back to back. I moved from that point. And the turning point for me in this business was when I went to the Global Stars Award in Abuja. That was last year, July. That was what turned everything around for me. Ambassador, I'm deeply inspired by you. I am deeply inspired by you. When I went to that event, I shed tears. I said, how can a human make this kind of sacrifice for our team? How can a human do this kind of thing, go through this kind of stress for our team? If she's doing all of this, then by God's grace, I must do everything it takes. I have absolutely no excuses. I came back to Lagos and I put everything. So I told God, I want to go all the way out. I want to do this business. Help me, And by the grace of God, I was able to meet a France. In fact, I cannot share my story without talking about Mr. Ibrahim Dawood. I am truly, truly grateful to you, Mr. Ibrahim. I met him at the Global Stars event, and that's why we always say, don't miss events, don't miss opportunities to attend events, because you don't know the angel that God will send to you. You don't know the kind of motivation, the kind of encouragement that was changing the turning point for me. I met Mr. Ibrahim and he changed everything. We met, I discovered he lived in Ikorodu just like me, because I didn't know where to start from. I didn't know what to do. I was just running my business online 100%. And Mr. Ibrahim took my hands from there. I was not even in his direct team. Whatever money I was making did not concern him. There's no way my link, my money is going to get to him in any way. But he did not look at all of this. He picked me up and he helped me to set up my office in Ikorodu. Now I'm running my own team and we are growing in leaps and bounds. So I'm grateful to all of these people. So what I will say to all of you is, see, you must first decide in your heart, whatever the mind of man can achieve, can conceive, it can achieve. So you must first decide in your mind that you are going to make it in this organization, that you're going to make it in this business, and go out and let the universe, let God orchestrate people, orchestrate coincidences of good for you to achieve all of this. So I am grateful for this opportunity. There's a lot I want to say, but of course, because of the time frame, I'm really grateful, and I'm looking forward to my teammates. I'm looking out for Sheye. I'm looking out for Lovetta in particular. I'm looking out for Uluwashil. I'm looking out for Rejoice. I'm looking out for Mr. Tosin. I'm looking out, I have all my teammates. I'm looking out for all of you. I cannot wait to celebrate each and every one of you. Thank you for making me your leader. And one last person I would like to celebrate also is Ambassador Beneditta. That woman is a strong woman. That woman inspires me every day. In fact, sometimes when I get tired and I'm like, beg, you people, you cannot come and kill me in this life. And I look at Madam Beneditta and I see her with everything, and she's still dragging herself, she's still reaching out to me, she's still saying everything. I'm like, oh boy, I need to keep going, you know. So I'm grateful for the people that God has planted in my life. I'm grateful for this business. This business is a gold mine. This business is rituals without shedding blood. I encourage everybody, take up this opportunity, take it up and go for it all the way. Go for it. In this life, we came to this world to enjoy, and we cannot afford to do anything less. We cannot afford to live less than we are destined to achieve. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Thank you, Ambassador Diti. I'll keep working hard, and I pray that God will continue to help all of us. See you all at the top. God bless you. I love you all. Thank you.
Wow, amazing, amazing. Congratulations, Buki. Thank you for inspiring us today. Thank you so much. Thank you. That was beautiful. That was powerful. I hope everybody learned from this. There was the number one thing I noted from this is that she had never done network marketing. So what is the excuse? Some of you would say, I've never done network marketing. I don't know how to go about it. But look at her holding it down like a champion that she is. And then another thing that I noted from what she said is the selflessness in our team. Beneditta Mbong is not her leader. Another person she mentioned again is Mr. Ibrahim. These people are not her, they are not even earning from her activity, but they are working with her. The selflessness in Global Stars team is second to none. The fact that we're working together, I love that spirit, okay? Congratulations to you once again. The next person that is going to be coming up stage to share his story with us, to share, her story is going to be Mrs. Beneditta Mbong. Are you there? We're going to be hearing from her. Mrs. Beneditta Mbong, if you're live here, if you can hear me, take over the stage from us. Congratulations once again.
Good morning, boss. Good morning, Global Stars. Good morning, Messi. Thank you, Darlington. Thank you, Mrs. Buki. Thank you for your kind words. Thank you, Ambassador Didi. Thank you, my mentor, Mr. Moses. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your tirelessness in leading and mentoring me and my team. Thank you for the last week's retreat. You came all the way to train us. And I'm going to start my story by sharing where I came from. I'm one of those people that were told by default, nobody asks you questions. I'm the 8th child out of 9 children. Nobody consults with you. You just go to university. I came back from my first degree. They sent me back for my master's. They said your first degree won't sell. Your master's will sell like fire. And I agreed. I thought it was true, like most of us. And I came out with my master's, nothing. I've still never gotten a call from any United Nations Nigerian Foreign Ministry. I did a master's in international law and diplomacy, and that was the end. And then when I came in contact with this opportunity,
we can't hear you so clearly. It's breaking a bit, and your video is not out. Can you try to maybe switch your network or something?
Is it better now?
Yeah, the sound is a bit better, even though not that audible yet. It's still cracking a bit.
Okay. Is this
better? Yeah, it's better now. Yes, it's better now. But we can't see you. Your video isn't out.
Let me pick up my phone. Oh, my video is showing on my screen. Okay. I hope this works now. Is this better now? Is my voice better? Is my sound better?
Your voice is better, but I'm trying to confirm the video. I don't know if can anybody see her video now? Can anybody see her video on now?
Can anybody see my video?
No, we can't see it. But don't worry, let's hear from you. Don't worry, let's hear from you.
Okay, so I put it off and I'll put it on again. Hopeful that everybody will see my video this time. Okay, so and then of course I came in contact with this opportunity. This is my long story cut short. I came in contact with this opportunity last year in the month of May, and I saw an opportunity to change everything about my life, like take a 360-degree turn, and I wasn't going to miss it. It was in a presentation on the 22nd of May, when Ambassador Didi was presenting in the Amazon's presentation. I didn't have the money to start my business. I didn't have the money because I was broke. I didn't have the money to start my business. And well, the kind of person I am, I don't lack money. I'm supply conscious. I could have gotten the money the next day, but I didn't want to wait till the next day. I understand that life will steal opportunities from you. And this is one thing we need to tell our prospects. You can't do it. Stay safe. Life will give you one reasons why you shouldn't do it. So before I slept that night, I called my sister and asked her to send me the money. And she did. And I started my business that night. By the time I woke up on Sunday morning, I said, Beneditta, you're in. There's nothing you can do about it. You better just go on. Then, of course, I attended training. And since then, I have been attending trainings. I always say in my team, if you don't attend trainings, if you don't attend sales meetings, I can't trust you. You may be here today. You may even do 36 accounts, 59 accounts if you like. But if you're not attending sales meeting, I can't trust you. You're a suspect on my team. You're taking my time. You're wasting my time. Guys, if you're here and you don't attend sales meeting, we also can't trust you in Global Stars. It's just a matter of time, and we know you will be gone. Take sales meetings seriously. Another thing Ambassador Didi said this morning was, take your goals like a responsibility. In the beginning of this year, I shared my goals with my leaders, with Ambassador and G-Leader Jerry, Mentor Moses. I shared my goals with them. And those goals were not goals for paper and pen. They were goals that I wanted to achieve. I want to achieve them. And I said, and I'm saying it now, just like Darlington did, I said I was going to have 5 Millionaire Circle members in my team this year. And then I said to myself, if I don't do Millionaire and Club in February, how will I, how will I even do it that in February? So it was a responsibility, it was a demand, it was not a joke. So my sisters who hold me accountable, Ambassador Buki and Ambassador, I said to them at a point, I was giving up on that goal. I was giving up on the goal when I had done just 650,000 naira. In the month of February, I was giving up on the goal. And then I told them, hold me accountable for have my mentor Moses, and then my husband. And they said I could do it. They said, don't give up in February. Don't give up. And that was how we went and went. It was tireless. But you don't know what you did to us that night. We had leaders meeting when you told us that, that we should make you proud. That this time you want us to make you proud. I went back to the drawing board what to do. So guys, please take your goals seriously. Nobody may be there when you're writing them down, but success is a responsibility. See success as a responsibility. That's what Gaskadon says. It's a responsibility. You owe it to your nation, to your church, to your community, to your spouses, to your children. It's a responsibility. It's not I cannot come and kill myself. Don't think like that. Don't talk like that. It's a responsibility. And then of course today I want to celebrate my teammates in Teachers Making Millions. Guys, thank you. Thank you for following my leadership. Thank you for believing. I mean, I don't look like it right now, really, because I mean, for all the many reasons, I mean, but they still follow me. When I call a meeting, they still attend. They still gather around. We're still doing events together. I mean, right now, anybody that doesn't understand can just say, this woman is going to give better. Leave us alone first. But when I call for anything, they gather around. We do things together. One of the people that should have been celebrated today, I've even been apologizing to her, is Miss Titi Layajibulu. On my team, she became a World Connector this month, pushing her people. She has gotten her own office. She's no longer in my office. She's made hit 200K this month. We've been celebrating and celebrating. In our business, you can't make money if people in your team are not making money. And that's why I love our business. Our business will change you. Somebody I tried to prospect from Sunday, he came to my event. He's into Forex. And guess what he said to me yesterday? Let us trade. You do Forex. If I bring you into my business by you doing Forex, by me doing Forex with you, then that means you'll be trading for everybody you want to bring into your business. But that's not the only thing I said to him. I said, do you know why you find Forex more interesting? I said, Forex will not change you. My business will change you.
Wow.
It will change you. It will turn it, but it will not change you. But it will change you. You become a better person. You will work with people that you don't, on a good day, you don't feel like working with. But in the end, every single person will be a better person as long as you stay here. Guys, please, let's take our work seriously. I want to celebrate my sisters in Lagos, together with whom we have made up our minds to break and shatter every glass ceiling. I celebrate every one of you that has been celebrated today, and all of you that have set dangerous goals that we're holding ourselves accountable for. We have even put money to achieve those goals with God on our side. Guys, commit your business to God. With God, you can do anything. Finally, I'd like to thank the Lord for his grace upon my life. And I want to thank my leaders. Ambassador Didi, I love you so much. You are a constant inspiration, a constant K. Thank you, Mentor Moses. I love you, sir. Thank you. Thank you for all your sacrifices for us. Thank you so much, Leader Jerry. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir, for always being there for me. And I want to thank my husband. Thank you for your support. He's now in my team. So I celebrate that as well. Thank you.
Wow, that was amazing. In fact, the network tried to stop us from enjoying what you were sharing, but thank God that we got a lot from what you said. Thank you so much, Mrs. Beneditta Mbong. She has done so much. I'm just so proud of her. I don't even know where to start from, but I'm sure you know that I'm very proud of you. Of course, she's not in a position where she should be grinding like crazy, but see the way she's grinding. people, some of you, once you take in today, you stop your business. Breeze will just blow, just like your husband has sex with you today. Piam, you stopped your business. I think I might take it. You stop doing the business, but she's heavy, but yet grinding like crazy. Someone said she is never tired. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. So proud of you. Congratulations once again. Okay. So the next person I want to call up immediately is going to be Mrs. Messi Anthony. So sorry, some of you that I said we're going to talk today, some of you may not be able to talk today because of lack of time. So after Mrs. Messi Anthony, we're going to be having Mr. Moses. Then we end this, okay? We have a lot of people, but we're going to be having at least 3-4 persons per Super Monday Cell meeting talk to us from their story. We had a lot of billionaires, a lot of people who are going to be sharing their story. So after Mrs. Messi, we're going to have Daniel Alaku, and then we're going to have Mr. Moses, Mr. Daniel Moses, okay, talk to us, okay, and then we end the meeting, okay? So Messi, over to you. Can you hear me? Our latest Tukoma Club member. Take over the stage from me.
All right, thank you very much, boss. Please, can everybody confirm you can hear me and you can see my slide? Just confirm with a yes. Yes, I have to come prepared with a training. I just did it a few minutes ago. For those of you that already know that I like spilling fire, I'm here to spill fire, okay? I'm excited for my rank, but that is not what I'm here for today. I'm here to tell us that everybody has a responsibility. You have a role, you have an assignment in this team, right? Now, I want to come from the angle, the story, my story background I want to share is not really the family aspect. Yes, I know I'm not from a very wealthy home like that, but I want to come from the angle of motherhood. So mothers on this section, if you're a lady, you're a wife, you're a mother, single mother, as long as you're a woman, go to the chat box and type in, I am a woman. Just go there and type in a woman. I know what I'm saying. I know I'm particular about women. I know this section, this business covers both women and men because I am so passionate about women standing out to go for what they want. Women standing out to be winning in this business. I'm passionate about them. And this is why I have a lot of women in my team. Now, as a wife, trust me, just like Beneditta, you see that she's very heavy. That is the spirit. That is the drive. We don't give excuses. When you are sold out in this opportunity, nothing can stand your way. Pregnancy will not be an excuse. In fact, pregnancy will be a motivation why you should do more. When you're sold out in this business, you'll be so obsessed that even in labor, you're prospecting your closing accounts. Even when you're in pain, you are closing your prospecting, you are reaching out to your teammates. Nothing will be an option, excuse. I see a lot of women, they give excuses why they're not doing this because they're married. Their husband said they should not do it. Their children are giving them problem. I started this, I came back, I registered in business in 2016. That was when I registered, but I didn't start building the business that time. I left the business. Then I was single. When I had all the time to run it, I abandoned it. And this is one of the things I regret today. When I had to come back, I was not coming back married with a baby already. And for me, it's quite challenging. A baby that's 3 months, still sucking breast, still need your attention. I told myself, you want to see this baby, me and you will do this business together. I registered my baby into the business, carried my babies to Bahamas, started grinding my business. But before I could get my freedom of doing the business, my husband was totally against it. He said, no, you cannot expose my daughter, I cannot expose my baby to this business. I don't even understand the business. Please, I don't want to hear about the business. I had to stay in their house to grind this business, to prove to my husband that it works. I have to do it 3 months to prove to him that the business pays. And guess what? The moment I was able to prove that, he gave me my freedom. I started going out and I told myself, you know what? This one is pedal to metal. I'm not no retreat, no retire. I'm going to pedal this business full time. I came in full time. Now I'm here to share factors that helped me. I had a lot of excuses. I had a lot of odds that were against me not to do this business. But you know what? I told God, I want to do this. I was passionate about this. I didn't want to go into any other profession. I told myself, this is the new line. In fact, this is the calling. This is where you have called me to be. I want to be and help me. God is my number one factor that has been helping me in this business and still helping me right even up to now. Cell meeting was the second factor that stood out for me. Cell meeting, destination events. The first retreat I attended when I came back to the business was like my body was set on fire. I didn't need anybody. Nobody told me Messi full time. Nobody. Yes, the first person that mentioned it to me was Ambassador Michael Okoli. He said, Messi, this one you're coming back. I hope you're not coming back to do partial contact. I hope you're coming. What we do here is full time. I said, boss, I've already decided I'm coming full time. But retreat was able to make me, the vision clearer to me. So when they tell you go for events, you think you are doing your leader a favor. Please, it's for your own good. That retreat that was just it for me. That was just it for me. I've attended other retreats, but the first one I attended when I came back was good enough to make me to decide that I really want to do this full time. Then passion. You cannot build something you're not passionate about. This is why a lot of us are doing partial contact. You're doing the business anyhow. And the business is paying anyhow. You don't have passion in what you're doing. You don't have passion. You must have passion for the business for it to pay you. What do I mean by passion? You have decided that it is you and no other. It is just you. Be passionate about it. When you're passionate about that means you love it. You love it. Nobody can talk that. If you're telling me nonsense about deep season, that I'm ready to go physically with you. I'm ready to fight you physically. That is the extent of the love I have for this business. And then taking charge. You must be willing to take charge. I told my upline, please stop babysitting me. I don't want you to be pampered. Which one is 15 MD's recommendation you call? Give me the contact, send me the call myself. I started presenting. I started doing things myself. I started going into responsibilities. Ambassador will call you Messi present. I will go and take no excuses. They say, oh, man, the activities we are choking up. I told myself, yes, this is what I want. I want to do it myself fast. I don't want anybody to babysit me. When they babysit you, they are restricting your income. Don't you know? Your leaders are betting you, oh, don't do this. I don't want to stress you. Tell them to stress you. That is the shot. That's the way out. Get totally involved into activities happening in your team. And guess what? The next thing that helps you is multiple accounts. If you're doing anything less than 15, please, you're taking a walk. In fact, you're not even taking a walk, you're sleeping in the business. How can you be doing less than 15 accounts and you want to be a monthly millionaire? How is it possible? People are talking of having 54 accounts. You are doing less than, you're doing structure. You're doing still in 1, 3, 4. They're begging you, please get it to 15. You think it's for their own good. It's for your own good. If you like, do one. I tell so prospects, if you like, do one. If you like, do half accounts. I will still match very well. I will still match very well. I'm telling you to do multiple for your own good, for you to earn more. So if you don't have up to 15 accounts, start working towards that today. The next is by increasing your income producing activities in your team. So you only depend when Global Star organize events. That's the only time you want to invite. Error. Start planning with your leaders. If your leaders are not planning it, you plan it. Have other activities going on in your team. It's not only when you do Amazon on Saturday. You can pick other days, organize Amazon events. You can pick other days, organize other events for other countries. You can pick other days, do one special event to build momentum in your team, because it's going to help sustain it. And it's going to boost your income. Then full-time was another thing that helped me. I decided to go full-time. There's an income full-timers make, where there are incomes that part-timers make. It's not possible. You can't be a part-timer. You want to be hitting it back to back, become a monthly millionaire back to back. No. There will be a limit to it. I decided to go full-time. And because I decided to go full-time, guess what? In space of just 1 year or thereabouts, I started raising full-timers. In Abuja, I have a lot of full-timers because they are modeling what I'm doing. They see that I've gone in full-time. So they too decide to come in full-time. So you must decide to go full throttle. Then my affirmation also helps me a lot, because I always proclaim to myself, I am born to be great. I don't see impossibilities anywhere. Have your affirmation. It helps you. After a morning prayer, do your affirmation. It helps you. This is a take home for you. Deal with your excuses and distraction. You have so many 1 million excuses why you're not succeeding. But let me tell you, just like Moses said, they can be so good, so precious. Those excuses are wonderful. Very, very wonderful. You can see Madam Beneditta, she's pregnant. It's enough excuse now. She should not be talking. She should relax, cross her leg till she put to bed. But she's here, I'm cashing out. And you, just first trimester, just little headache. Like, just small headache. You're already out of the business. You've taken leave already. Deal with your excuses. Kill all distractions. And stay focused in the business. Become fearless. Become fearless. Why are you scared of doing your business? Why are you scared of going out to prospect? Why are you scared of speaking the good things that this business can give to humanity? Why? Why are you scared? You don't want to offend your friends. You don't want to offend people with the business you're doing. And you're telling me you want to make money in the business. No, you cannot cheat the business. You cannot make money from something you're not passionate about. Become fearless. Don't fear anybody. They can only tell you no. They will not put knife on your throat. They won't kill you. They can only tell you no. We move to the next. Be strategic in doing your activities. Don't just do anything goes. No. Check what works for you. Check the tool, the system that is working for you. Stick to it. Build momentum through it. Be strategic. Make use of your God-given gift and talent in building your business. God has gifted most of you with the gift of teaching, the gift of, speaking well, one thing or the other. And our business, if you come to presentation, you see people now, they present very well. Find out your area of gift or talent. Put it into this business and guess what? They're going to translate it to what? Cash. It's going to help boost your business. Leave your comfort zone. This one is dangerous. Comfort zone is not only your house. Comfort zone. The things that makes you so comfortable, distract you, make you to lose focus. Leave that area. Leave it. If your house is your comfort zone, leave your house. Even if it's relationship that's making you comfortable and you're not married to the person, please start distancing. You must leave your comfort zone for you to get there, for you to, hit your target, for you to become relevant in this business. Leave your comfort zone. Don't complain about anything in the business. You see people, presentation is about to start, you're already complaining. The host has not opened the door. The host, where is the host? You started talking one thing or the other. No, don't complain of anything, not even technical issues. What I expect you to do is to do what? Profound solution. Oh, host has not started. Please, how can I help? Can I start a meeting here and make you go so that I can start talking? Solution. That is what leaders are meant to be doing. Not to come out and complain. If you're complaining, who will solve it? Please today, start being a solution finder. Your leaders may be making mistakes here and there. It's not their fault, they're human beings. I expect you to step in and contribute, give your own side of contribution of how to make things better. Become selfless to the entire team. Some people are so selfish because the person is not under you, so you don't want to give the person ideas. They come to ask you questions, you shift them one corner. No, if I teach you, which of my accounts are you under? So you push them away because their leader is not in your state. Error. I know a lot of people I've helped that are not in my team. They come to me, I assist them with one thing or the other. That thing is helping me. Trust me, God is blessing me because of that. Today, become selfless for the entire team. Start presenting. They put you in presentation schedule. You are giving excuses. You don't know you're killing your business. You don't know you've carried knife to cut off yourself from the position you would have been to make so much for yourself. Start presenting. Even if you're not in the presenter schedule, start doing small presentation. From there, guess what? You're building your skill. By the time you know it, you get to the higher level of presenting. Start presenting. Take charge. Get a mentor and accountability partner. A lot of people have said this. Get a mentor. You cannot just be walking blindly, blindly in a business. Nobody's directing you. You're not taking instruction. Nobody's telling you what to do. And you think you can hit it. No. Get a mentor. Get somebody that will hold you accountable. Be loyal to mentorship and to your leaders. Be loyal. Sometimes it may be difficult for you to take, they tell you do this. And this thing is against my faith. Just do it for the sake of being loyal and for you to get something, for you to, for that blessing that comes from loyalty to get to you. Stop complaining. Take mentorship seriously. Have a healthy and winning mindset. Have a healthy and winning mindset. Always tell yourself, I'm possible. I am possible. I'm born to win. I can do it. Nothing can stop me. Nobody, nothing. It's only death that can cut me off. Nothing. And God forbid, I'm not dying today. I'm living long. Nothing can stop you. Stop seeing impossibilities here and there when you yourself is possible to win. The world needs you. As I bring this to a close, the world needs you as a leader. That is one thing the world lacks, leadership. The world needs you. Just decide you will start doing what you need to do today. Starting from today. Just decide they're going to take this business seriously, to build it. It may not be for you. That's why Ambassador Mike do say it. This business, the money you're making, is not for you. God has put you here in a position to help a lot of people. You are here on an assignment. This is a mandate. And until you understand your why for being here, you will start doing what you're supposed to do. As we already have our vision for 2024, my question is, will you be among the 50,000 multi-millionaires? Be among. And yes, if you happen to be among, how many millionaires would you have raised from that to that time? I want to appreciate all my mentors, starting from Ambassador Didi and Ambassador, yes, she seems to be an ambassador. Okay, Mrs. Miracle Morgan. She's the person that connected me to the business. Your sponsor, you owe that person a big thank you. After this meeting, go back to your sponsors and say, thank you for sponsoring me. Whether they've mentored you or not, just go and tell them thank you. Because if she had not connected me to this business, trust me, I will not be here today. I don't know whether I will be in the business. And Ambassador Vida has been so selfless, so helpful, helping me and my team in Abuja, giving me ideas every day. Once I asked, Blessing, is she around? She said, yes, I go there, I collect anointing, I utilize it. And guess what? It manifests in my business. I'm excited and blessed to have you in Abuja with me here. God bless you. I want to thank my team in Ghana that is also upspringing. I want to thank my team in Cameroon. Trust me, you are the next to be celebrated. I want to thank all the super women I've noticed and I've seen their zeal. I've seen their commitment in building their business. Madam Lydian Anaba, Rachel Osime, Edem Yawo in Ghana, Chinedu Linus in Abuja, Fidelis in Cameroon, okay? Edem, Beta, Jennifer, Lydia, and many of you. These women are not giving excuses. They have their odds against them, but they've decided to keep doing this business. I love all of you, the Lions team. Guess what? We are just starting. This is an assignment, and I'm ready so that we can join hands together and raise a lot of multi-millionaires, starting from now to 2024. God bless all of you. Boss, I'm handing over to you. God bless you. Thank you.
Wow, amazing. Superwoman. Amazing. Our Abuja team, we're clapping heavily for you here. Those of you, Abuja, Lagos people, you guys have been talking. Beneditta came, talk. I want people to know that we also have hot fire from Abuja as well. Anyways, no competition. I know, I'm just joking. Anyway, well done, all the powerful people that have spoken today. Congratulations. I'm super proud of you. Mr. Daniel Alaku, are you here? So that once you're done, we'll just give it up to Mr. Moses, and then we end the meeting, okay? Daniel Alaku, are you there? Wow, that was amazing. Of course, she spits fire. That's who she is, Mrs. Messi Anthony, our Tukuma Club member today. Congratulations. Mr. Daniel Alaku, are you there?
Good morning, boss. Good morning, ladies.
Awesome, we can hear you.
All right, thank you so much for this amazing opportunity. For everybody that doesn't know me yet, I'm Daniel Alaku, an engineer by profession, but a retired engineer, So I'll be talking about the bumpy road to better today. I will be talking about the bumpy road to better. Now, many of us joined this business, started running the business, and at some point, it looks like we have missed it a lot. We've made so much mistakes and all of that. And some of the mistakes, at times, it weighs us down to the point of quitting the business. Now, today, if you are here, I'm not here to just motivate you, and I'm here to tell you the reality, some of the things, the challenges that one encountered, and how one was able to overcome some of these challenges. Now, why a lot of people are still stuck in the bumpy roads? Why a lot of people, yes, it is no news that you've made mistakes. It is not anything new that you've made mistakes or any of those things have happened before. But what do you do when you have made those mistakes? How do you handle those mistakes? Many people, when they make mistakes, they miss it. They remain in that place for too long, and to the point that they give up on themselves and give up on the business. Now, some of the things that keeps you stuck in where you are, keeps you stuck in the places that has hindered you from exceeding your limitation or meeting up with your target. The first thing is excuses. A lot of people have solid excuses. As Ambassador Architect Moses Onu said, no matter how valid your excuses are, they are exactly the reason why you are stuck where you are. They are the reasons why you are yet to get the kind of results that you are getting. The next reason why a lot of people are stuck where they are is lack of the capacity to handle success. Lack of capacity to handle success. A lot of the times we stumble on success without building ourselves to the capacity of the person that can handle those success, that can handle those results. And guess what happens? At that point in time, if you are not careful, you lose it all at the same time. You get a lot of teammates coming on board and you don't know how to handle your teammates. You don't know how to manage your team. You don't know how to manage the results you are getting. Guess what? Because of poor management skills, poor ability, the capacity, the lack of the capacity to handle those results, you lose out on those momentum that you are building and the results you are accumulating. The next thing is lack of result. You try it, you've made mistake, now you are trying to correct it, or you are trying to move from where you are. You push and push and push. You push for a certain period of time and still the results are not forthcoming. You engage in this challenge, nothing comes out of it. You engage in the next one, nothing comes out of it. That even you start to believe that you are not destined to succeed. There were times that I had to sit down and think for myself, is it that this business is destined from inception that some set of people will succeed here and others wouldn't? Abi, what is it? Probably you have never been good at anything in your life, and you have come to terms with the fact that it's like, yes, you can only be an average, you can only make a certain amount of money, but you cannot exceed a particular limit. Now, that's another reason why a lot of people are where they are. The next thing is distractions. You can have distractions from different aspects, different areas of life, distractions coming up. And these distractions, until you remain laser focused, you will lose out on the big thing that you have started this business for. The next thing why a lot of people are stuck where they are is simple: family. Family is one of the most important aspects of our lives, but at the same time, if you are not careful, your family will hinder you from achieving any goal that you want to achieve in life. As an engineer, I was working, I had an official car, and when I decided to go full-time, one of my brothers told me that how can a vibrant engineer with a promising future leave engineering that he wants to do network marketing? Now, guess the funny thing about it? A lot of my family members have engaged in several network marketing companies, from Organo Gold to Tianxi to Forever, different network marketing companies. And yes, they made some money, but they did not become successful from it. So coming from a family that nobody has become successful in network marketing, and also nobody has ventured into business, everybody is job oriented, everybody is industrial economy oriented, get a job and all of those things. They were on my neck, leave this thing. At some point, one of my brothers said, how can you tell me you are making money? You want to tell me? In fact, he said, that period, Ambassador Ronke made about 5 million naira that month. And I was talking to him and I said, Ambassador Ronke just made 5 million naira. He said, where's the money? Now get out of here. Where's the money? Does she look like somebody that has 5 million naira in her account? And all of those things. Now, family can distract you at some point. And one of the things that made my family so upset with me was the fact that Finishing from school, I didn't happen. I'm not one of those that will come and beat my chest and say we were poor and all of those things. No, we had things going on for us. But what was the goal? Finish from school, immediately after your NYC, go for your master's in the US. In fact, possibly marry a white lady, get a citizenship, and settle down there. Then others will come and join you in the US and all of that. And when I said I wasn't going, and that was the beginning of the whole crisis and all of that. So family could be a distraction, but at the same time, it could be a motivation. Are we together? Now, every wrong lane, are we together? Every wrong lane has right turns. Every wrong lane has right turns. Now, what are the right turns in those wrong lanes? What are the right turns that will help you get it right? Even if you are missing it or you are stuck where you are, the first thing is believe. You must first of all believe in yourself, believe in the capacity that you can succeed in this business, believe in the system of the Buena Vida project, the system of the Century 21 Freedom Group International. Then above all, you must believe in the business itself. Believe in the business, that the business has what it takes to give you all the lifestyle you are looking for. The business has what it takes to give you the lifestyle you are looking for. The next thing is never quitting. At some point, I had every reasons to quit. I had reasons to leave the business. But guess what? I told myself, if I leave this business now, what am I falling back on? If I should leave the business, where am I going back to? I have already told everybody that I cannot work for anybody. And how now then will I go back and start declaring that I'm looking for a job? Guess what? Never quit. Do not quit. Whether it's the business is not working for you, whether it is working for you, never quit. Keep grinding in the business. Keep grinding the business. It's just a matter of time you will hit the gold mine. It's just a matter of time you will hit the right spot that will give you the kind of result you are looking for. Now, the next thing is get yourself a mentor. Now, don't just get yourself a mentor, but also become a mentor who cares for other people. I was privileged to have the best mentor that the world could ever offer in the person of Ambassador Didi Awache. Thank you so much, boss, for your mentorship, for never giving up on me, even after giving you countless reasons to do that, but you stayed through, you kept on checking up to know what is happening. Get yourself a mentor that genuinely cares for you, looks out for you. Then apart from that, you also have to become that mentor to other people as well. The next thing is get to negotiate with the right set of people. Negotiate with the right set of people. Now, if you don't negotiate with the right set of people, your family members, your loved ones, your friends will make the journey miserable for you. At some point, I had to negotiate with some people. I had to tell my siblings, see, just allow me for the time being. I know what I'm doing. Trust me. Negotiate with people and give yourself time and do the necessary activities to get the kind of results you are looking for. The next thing is go back to the grind, engage in the grind. Many people are in the business, but they are not doing the business. A lot of people are active, but they are not doing. What are you actively doing? You are not actively engaging in income generating activities. I tell everybody, as you are in this business, make sure you are running the business actively. What are you doing? You are full-time in the business. What are you doing? For myself, at some point, I almost went into depression. In fact, I can say I went into depression. But the moment I picked myself up, I told myself, this is what I must do. And I'm not just doing it for myself. I'm doing it for me and for my team as well. I have been consistent to that thing. I've told myself that I will never miss some meeting in the office. And I've never missed some meeting for a day since I came out of that state that I was. Engage in the grind. Engage actively in the grind. Now, the next thing is never go back to what you used to be. Never go back to where you used to be. Now, as you pick yourself, you are running the business. Run the business with all of your heart, with all of your mind, and with all of your strength. Outwork everybody, outlast everybody and outstudy everybody. Never allow yourself to go back to where you used to be before. Never allow yourself to go back to where you used to be before. And when you put these things in place, you followed all of these things, you get amazing life transforming results. You get amazing life transforming results. So thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, my mentor, my leader, Ambassador Didi. You've been amazing. You've been amazing. Words cannot are not enough for me to appreciate you for never giving up on me, for never giving up on my team as well, even after giving you countless reasons to do that. Thank you so much. To my amazing team leaders, I love you all. Thank you. I can't start to mention all of you. Engineer Ugo, Engineer Raymond, Wasiu, Nafisat, Mr. John, Haja Adiza, I love you all. I cannot count all of you now, but thank you for always staying through, for believing in me. And I am super excited because we are all getting to remember, beginning of this year, ending of last year, we had a discussion. Beginning of this year, I reiterated our discussion again because we are going to achieve it together. We will achieve this whole thing together. I love you all. Thank you so much, boss.
Wow, amazing, amazing. Congratulations once again. Congratulations. I'm super, super proud of you, Engineer Daniel Alaku. Congratulations once again. The final person before we end the meeting, another trailblazer, another firecracker. This is someone that, in fact, if you tell him jump, you say, boss, I've jumped already. That's his personality. The person I'm bringing up now, you tell him, jump, he'll tell you, boss, I've jumped already. Before you said it, I knew you wanted me to jump, so I jumped already. You know, so he's somebody that doesn't give excuses. Mr. Moses Daniel, over to you. Take over the stage from me. Proud of you, what you've been able to build in Yola, in KD, in Kano. I'm so proud of you, okay? Can you hear me, Mr. Moses? I pity those that have logged out because in their mind, oh, this meeting is taking time. It's not about how much time it's taking, it's the value you're getting from it. Mr. Moses, can you hear me? Mr. Moses, can you hear me? Okay, I think I need to make him a co-host. Mr. Moses, can you hear me now? I've made you a co-host already. Can you hear me, Mr. Moses? Mr. Moses, can you hear me? Anyway,
all right, okay. Can you all hear me now? This
okay, yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right, okay. Am I clear enough?
Yes, yes, we can hear you.
Powerful, powerful. Everywhere is fire today, you know. This is so amazing. This is so amazing. This is super amazing. Global Star, we are going to the moon. We are going to the moon. We die here. Yeah, we are going to the moon. Okay, guys. Okay, this is it. I'm not here to just tell you the story of grass to grace, okay? I'll just, we have spent a lot of time, so I'll just talk it and we're done. I was drowning when I saw this opportunity. Nobody presented to me. I didn't attend any presentation. I didn't see cars. I didn't see Amazon. I didn't see anything, no. I was lying down on my couch and a strange person started chatting me on Messenger. And I paid. I paid for one account because I was drowning. You know, word. Even if it's going to injure him, he will grab it. I just paid. And I didn't have the slides or whatever to start connecting people. I just start connecting people. There's a voice that keep pushing me, a voice of a young lady that I have never met in my life, but she keep pushing. When she heard that I joined, she kept calling. She would be like, Mr. Moses, do you know who you are? Do you know what you can do? Do you know your potential? Do you know this? I say, Mika, me that is drowning. My business is going down. I was drowning. Guys, pay attention. Can you hear me very well? Pay attention. Boss, are you hearing me? Am I clear?
Very clear. We
Hello?
can hear you, yes.
Oh, good. Now, pay attention, guys. Let me tell you something. You don't know what poverty is out to do to you. See, the goal of poverty is to put you on the street, begging for what you eat. That is his goal. You have to fight. And let me tell you, everyone have his own poverty. That's why we are all fighting, including Dangote have his own poverty. The scripture says thy poverty. The scripture talk about everyone have his own poverty. And everyone have to fight. Dangote is fighting. Everyone is fighting. Michael Okoli is fighting. Ambassador Didi Wala. Everyone, we are fighting. If you don't fight, poverty will put you on the street begging. That's where poverty want to see you. You fight. And when I saw this opportunity, you know, thank you so much, Ambassador Didi Wala. You so much believe in me, and you keep calling, you keep pushing. There was this push. She was pushing. There was a time I was so hard. Look, I'm one of those people that I'm so hard to be convinced. But she pushed me, she pushed until I begin to believe I can do this. A time she called me that, okay, Jerry, that was 2019. She called me that 2018 December. She called me and she said, Jerry will be coming. Jerry is my upline leader. So Jerry will be coming. And I was so happy. Now, when Jerry came, that was when I took the business as my own business. Now, guys, if you want to succeed in this business, you have to take it as your own business. Now, going full time is not taking it as your own business. So going to office and sit down from morning till evening, making calls and doing whatever, inviting to events and whatever, it's not taking it as your own business. Are you guys getting me? Because some of you have complaints that I've been doing this, I've been going to I've been inviting, I've been doing this, and I have not been making it, things are not working out. It's because you have not taken it as your own business. Have you drawn the lines? Have you know where you need to concentrate? Do you have your downlines that are working with that you guys are planning, brainstorming, planning things together, how you can have your office together, how you can have your events together? Not that because your team, the whole Global Star team have events, you invite, no result. Not that because there is Amazon event. No. All of that, you are just busy doing activities. You have not make it your own personal business. Make it your business. I wish you guys are getting me. Make this business your business. Begin as you are reading those books, developing yourself, attending cell meeting. Now, make it now your business. I have my DTC as a system plan. I was shocked the other day, Boss Didi called me that my DTC is one of the best planned DTCs. I know where to put my energies. Now, the second thing I want you to know is know why people are joining your business. Some of you in this business, you don't even know why people are joining. Now, let me break your bubble. People join this business because they want to do the business, not because your face is fine, or not because they are showing cars, and not because they are showing vacation. They part with their hard-earned money because they want to do the business. Are you guys getting me? They are not paying their money because they want you to run to the bank and cash out. No, it's because they want to do the business. So do you see why you don't even need to be doing all this? Inviting some of you, as soon as you connect this, you begin to run to recruit more. When you have so many people that are connected and they are there, they want to do the business. And these people are helpless. They are blind. They don't know anything. They are waiting for you to show them the vision. Now, I posted in the leaders group that, look, they are blind. It's your duty to make them see. Just make the vision clear. Ambassador was saying that Yola is on fire. It's because the vision is so clear. They are clear. I don't need to be there. The whole thing is so clear to them. Some of them are calling me, they want to sell their houses. Some of them want to sell land. So if you go to Yola office, you see people. The office is so large, but everywhere people are making calls, downstairs, under staircase, behind houses, corner street. People are sitting there. People will bring mats from their houses and come and sit down. Why? Because the vision is clear and they are ready to run. Do you know how beautiful is our business? And it became more sweeter. Guys, pay attention. For one person that connect with the lease account, direct referral bonus, 20,000 naira. And we have over 200 million people in Nigeria. And you set up office and you want to keep somebody and you teach him how to be doing that connection. And you want to tell me the person will not do it. No, it's because you fill your heart with recruiting. You want to be bringing people, bring the ones you are bringing, you are not working with them. And you frustrate them, they get tired and they become your enemy. In the blueprints, they will become rebellions. They spoil your business. Now, when Jerry came, guys, and now I'm going to the area of giving excuse. When Jerry came to Kaduna, I was drowning, as I said. I will say something that will shock Jerry, Engineer Daniel, Gloria. Thank you very much, guys, for coming, but something will shock you. That house that you guys saw me in Banawa GRA at Kaduna, that dilapidated house, that was nowhere I was living when Jerry came. That was nowhere I was living. You see, Jerry came on the 4th. He came on the 4th of January 2019. That 4th of January 2019, I was owing a friend. We had a bad business and he said I must pay him everything. So it was on Friday night, which is on the 3rd of January 2019, Friday night. I went out that day to go and hustle. Remember, I am married with 4 children. That day I went to town, I hustled because it's weekend, it's already Friday. I only made 3,000 naira. I have 4 children. I came back late because I have to come back home with something. So I made 3,000 naira. As soon as I came to the gate, I saw some men, they approached me that they are policemen and I didn't even enter the house. My wife was already calling me that it's late, I didn't come back. And they took me at the gate. That was on the 3rd, on Friday. And we've already arranged with Jerry that Jerry will be on ground on Saturday, which is on the 4th. Lo and behold, I went and I wrote my statement, everything, and they allowed me to come back that very day, that I should come back the next day, 10 o'clock, which is on Saturday, the day Jerry will be coming. Now, that Saturday, Jerry didn't know all this story I'm telling you guys now. That Saturday, I went back to the station. By that 10 o'clock, my accuser didn't come that day. See, may your accuser not show up on the day that you're going to see good opportunity in your life. He didn't come. So the police officers asked me to go. And that was when Jerry was calling me. And when I came, I watched and saw what Jerry was telling me. You see, some of you, what you do is that all these things we are saying in this cell meeting, you are only listening and hearing. You are only listening and hearing. You are only listening and hearing. Look, I was not listening and hearing. Some of you that are close to me, sometimes when everybody's talking, I'm sweating because I was seeing it. I saw it. When Jerry opened his mouth to talk, I was seeing it. And I didn't complain to him that, look, I have a case, police, this, that. As soon as we are done with the meeting with Jerry, I went back to that police station and I tell the police people, I am going to pay the whole of the money. Are you ready? That was the question. But you have a case. Why will you pay? Why will you? This guy is just accusing you. I said, don't worry, I don't have time to run case. I have time. My time is for another thing. And I wrote statement immediately. Now, after that, we agree with Jerry that the next weekend, which is the following Saturday, that weekend is on the 10th of January. We're going to have a mega event in Kaduna. Now, I told you I was drowning. On the 8th, before that day, on the 8th of that January, which is on Wednesday, on the 8th, my agent came to my house and threw me out and my children. Now, Jerry was on my neck. How far about the venue? How far about the... Even Boss Didi, she was calling me. We want to play radio here. We want to do this. We want to do that. But I didn't tell them that my things were outside. I didn't tell them that my wife had to collapse. I was not giving any excuse. I was just doing it. Even all of them, they are hearing this story for the first time. And I set a very mega event. Now, Boss Jerry, if you can hear me very well, that day that we had the event at Chimcherry, that dilapidated house you guys saw me living in, that was the day I was packing my things that were outside into that house. It was from there I bathed. My wife refused to follow me to the house. It was from there I took my bath and I rushed to the event. Now, up to that moment, you people just believe that that was where I was living. No, I wasn't giving excuses. I wasn't saying anything because I have seen it. It was just clear. And I made it my business. Then we're coming as team and we're setting up events. We're coming as team, we're setting up events. We have Lola's team, Ronke's team, Bozidi's team, plenty teams. Then we set up events. I was the first person to break out, even when I don't even know how to present. I don't know how to present to. I break out and I set up a very mega event, seat almost 1,000 people in one of the most expensive hotels in Kaduna. That's Asa Pyramid. Yes. Do you know why? Because I know the purpose and the goal of poverty is to put me on the street or put me on the street begging. And I have to fight. If you don't fight your own fight. I had that event. I have to beg Jerry to come and present for me. He was shocked. I wasn't planning with him. I didn't call him and say, I want to have event. No. Why? Because I made it my business. I didn't call him. Even him, he has not had that kind of event. He that came to teach me, he was still doing it with other things. Me that I'm just new in the system, I don't even know how to present. I set up a big event without even telling him to guide me or anything. I only came and told me, sir, please, will you help me on Saturday to present? He was shocked. Do you know why? Because I made it my business and my why was very strong. I'll end it here because today you all see the results. My children go to the best of schools. I live in a very sweet apartment. I'm working on my own house. Are you getting it? Do it. It's not hard. So sweet. 20,000 naira. Let me stop here, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hope you have gotten value and hope you go out there and make yourself millionaires. It's up to you. Just fight your poverty and make yourself millionaires. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Wow, we're fighting every day. I am fighting, you are fighting, we're all fighting. That's one thing I always say. Some people do not realize that it's a war front. We're fighting every single day. This was so touching. This was amazing. Well done, Mr. Moses. You came with fire. You've remained with that fire, okay? Now, I told I put it on the group that all the people that received one award or the other should not step out of this meeting. I have just 3 words, 3 things to say to you. First of all, the number one thing I want